Victories of the day, April 2nd.
1. 1845, the first successful photograph of the sun, optics. On April 2, 1845, French physicists Louis Fizeau and Photocopy Foucault took the first successful daguerreotype of the sun. Before 1845, solar observation was limited to drawings made by hand. There was no objective, chemical record of the sun's surface or its sunspot activity. The system utilized a highly polished silver plate sensitized with iodine vapor and an extremely fast shutter speed to prevent the intense solar radiation from overexposing the image. This shifted astronomy from subjective illustration to data-driven imaging, proving that celestial bodies could be studied through chemical light capture. This achievement founded the field of heliospheric physics, providing the first visual evidence of solar cycles that affect Earth's magnetic environment. 2. 1872, the patent for the first practical photocopying, document engineering. On April 2, 1872, the first patent for the electric pen, a precursor to the mimeograph, was filed, aiming to solve the manual transcription bottleneck. Prior to the 1870s, making copies of a technical document required a human scribe to rewrite the entire text by hand, leading to high error rates in scientific data. The system utilized a high-speed reciprocating needle powered by a wet cell battery to punch thousands of microscopic holes in a stencil sheet. This shifted information management toward mechanical duplication, proving that electricity could be used to automate the distribution of printed knowledge. This technology directly evolved into the mimeograph, which served as the primary method for distributing technical manuals for nearly a century. 3. 1902, the opening of the electric carriage charging station, electrical engineering. On April 2, 1902, the first large-scale electric vehicle charging station was opened in Hartford, Connecticut, utilizing a battery exchange model. Prior to 1902, electric vehicles were restricted to very short distances because charging a lead-acid battery took several hours, making long-distance travel impossible. The system utilized a pneumatic lift and rail system to swap a depleted 40-cell battery pack for a fully charged one in less than 3 minutes. This shifted transportation engineering toward modular infrastructure, proving that the refueling time of an EV could match that of a steam or gasoline carriage. This achievement established the first grid-to-vehicle energy network, a concept that is currently being rediscovered for modern fleet logistics. 4. 1935, the first successful radar field test, telecommunications. On April 2, 1935, Robert Watson conducted the first secret field test of radio detection and ranging, radar, in the UK. Before 1935, the only way to detect incoming aircraft was through acoustic mirrors, giant concrete dishes used to listen for engine noise, which was ineffective in wind or rain. The system utilized pulse-echo radio waves. A high-power transmitter sent out a signal, and the time of flight for the reflected wave revealed the aircraft's distance and speed. This shifted physics from passive listening to active probing, proving that the electromagnetic spectrum could be used to see objects through clouds and darkness. This technology is the direct ancestor of modern air traffic control and the meteorological radar used to track severe weather today. 5. 1971, the completion of the first C-language specification, software. On April 2, 1971, internal drafts at Bell Labs finalized the logic for the C programming language, a milestone in portable system programming. Prior to C, software had to be written in assembly for a specific machine. If you bought a new computer, you had to rewrite every single line of code from scratch. The system utilized data abstraction and pointers, allowing the programmer to manipulate memory directly while keeping the syntax high-level and human-readable. This shifted computation toward universal compatibility, proving that an operating system, like Unix, could be moved between different hardware architectures. C remains the lingua franca of embedded systems and high-performance computing. Nearly every modern OS and browser is built on the foundations laid in 1971. 6. 1992, the release of the Gopher Protocol, Digital Information. On April 2, 1992, the Gopher Protocol was officially released to the public, the first global system for hierarchical document retrieval. Before Gopher, the Internet was a collection of isolated files. Searching for information required knowing exactly which server held a document and using complex FTP commands. The system utilized a menu-driven interface, allowing users to browse folders of information across the globe as if they were on a single local hard drive. This shifted web history toward hyperconnectivity, proving that the Internet could be navigated by regular users without a computer science degree. Although eventually overtaken by the World Wide Web, HTTP, Gopher pioneered the search engine logic and the link structure we use every day. 7. Scientist of the Day, Robert Watson Watt, 1892–1973. Robert Watson Watt is the dedicatee for April 2 for his mastery of electromagnetic reflection. He realized that radio interference wasn't a problem to be solved, but a tool to be used. Before his work, radio was seen only as a communication device. He proved it was a positioning device, turning the atmosphere into a giant grid for detection. The system he pioneered, radar, relied on the time of flight of light, measuring distances with a precision that was previously impossible. His legacy is found in every GPS signal, every weather forecast, and every safe airline landing. He proved that we can navigate the world by listening to the echoes of the invisible spectrum.
Victories of the Day, April 2.